you've seen adjacent pseudo slots. Well, if you haven't, I have given the link below. But now let's move to opposite slots. This is the part 2 of the pseudo slotting example solves, and we are breaking down some really cool examples. So stick around, and if you find it helpful, please do support our channel by hitting the like and subscribe buttons. Now without wasting any time, let's get straight into the video. Well, before we get into the examples, let me tell you a very easy trick to identify a pseudo pair of opposite slots. Let's take an example of this case where from the top side and from the facing side, if the two colors are of opposite colors, they are pseudo pairs. What do you mean by opposite colors? Well, in a normal cube, the opposite color of any color is the color which is at the back of a specific color. So for example, the opposite color of green is blue, for red is orange, and for yellow it's white. So just like that, if the pair is matched with its opposite colors from the top and the facing side, we can say that it's a pseudo pair. Now let's see the example cases. So in the first case of opposite slots, we have this already paired up pair in the front, or it may be in any sides of the cube, like so. So the red, blue and white corner should go back here, and the green and orange edge should go right in between the orange and green. To solve it, we have to move the empty corner slot to the empty edge slot. So in this case, the corner slot is back here, and by doing a D2 move, we can bring it right here. After inserting it manually like so, we should undo the D2 move that we did in the beginning, and we're done. Just like in the first case where the pair was in the right side of the cube, now it's in the left side of the cube. So bring the empty corner slot here by doing a D2, insert the pair by doing L prime U L, and undo the D2 move that you did in the beginning, like so. Okay, in this case we have to make a pseudo pair. So these are the corner and the edge that we need to make as a pseudo pair. So when we look from the top, we can see that the top color of the edge and the corner are not the opposite colors, or they are not matched. So we have to do a D2 move to bring the corner slot to here, like so, and directly insert the pair and undo the D move, like so. If you take its left twin, so these are the pieces, it's the same except that it's in the left side. So the top colors of the edge and the corner are not matching, meaning that it's a directly insertable pair. So do a D2 move and insert it and undo the D2 move, and we're done. Okay, we are going a bit advanced with this case, but it's actually really easy guys, but only if you understand and compare with the normal F12. So it's just the opposite pseudo pair of this standard F12 case, which can be solved like this standard F12 case, which can be solved like this. So here we just have to do a D2 move in the beginning and just solve it like the standard F12 case that I showed you, and undo the D2 move, and then we're done. Looking into the fifth case from the top side of the pseudo pair, we can see that they're of opposite colors, and that means they're matching from the top view. If we compare this with the standard F12 case, it's this case. The top colors are matching, and in the pseudo pair we have opposite colors, which is basically matching if we see from the lens of opposite pseudo slotting, and this case can be solved like this. And solving the pseudo pair, you have to bring the empty corner slot to the empty edge slot with a D2 and solve this case like in the standard F12. And do a D2 at last. And that wraps up opposite pseudo slotting. If you got this far, you are clearly serious about improving, and that shows. You now mastered every part of pseudo slotting, and that's a huge W. Before you go, here's a quick scramble for you on the screen. For this pair, I'll give you a clue. So the pair here is correctly matching, that is, opposite colors are matching, so you have to do a D2 move and somehow make the pair insertable, and by this way you can solve it. And don't forget to drop your solution in the comments. Don't inverse the scramble if you don't want to cheat. And even if you didn't get it, I'll make a shorts video about this very soon. And hit that like and subscribe button and keep grinding towards faster solves. Goodbye.